Hi everybody, this is, oh poo, I don't know. Oh, this is Thursday. I could not remember what day it was. And I did go to Salvation Army today for Senior Day, which I got 25% off. And I also bought a lot of things that were $1. And the sale price tickets today were yellow was $1 and pink was half off. And I will show you what I got. I got a few things that weren't yellow or pink, but I still got 25% off on them. So I will show you that. I've got one thing that I got at another thrift store that I'm going to make a mold out of. And then I have a Temu order that I think is primarily molds, and we're gonna just do it all today. And I don't think that I have much coming in after this, so we can get into doing epoxy resin after this. But I want to go ahead and get the haul video done. And oh, I wanted to show you too, some of y'all asked about the pieces that I used the J Diction sealer on. Well, it was dry in the last video, but I don't know if some of y'all realized that or not, so I wanted to show you that too. So you can see what it looks like dry, because it looks just like it did. But let me turn it around. And there it is. I kept it out. This is dry, and it looks just like it did dry. I knew that I had the streak there in the middle, but I'm putting the paint, the watercolor painting in there. And this is the matte, which I love the way that it worked on there. That's the back. But it's sealed. I don't have to worry about it not being sealed. This is the gloss. And it does have a sheen to it, but it's not too glossy for me. It's more like a step above a satin, if that makes any sense. And I actually really, really like it. And it seems to be really, really durable. So, and then of course this is the turtle. And I really like the turtle, because the turtle reminds me so much of wood. It really does. Not that I intentionally went for that look. It's just that it looks that way, which is really, really cool. And this is the gloss. Okay. Now I am going to bigger, and I am going to try to put it up here without. There it goes. Okay, we're going to start with what I got. The one item I got at another thrift store called PDI. Oh, well, nope, we got two things. I got a couple things from Habitat for Humanity too. So this I got from a thrift store. I don't go in too much, but I went in there and they had these 3 pieces, and this was half off. And it was half off of $2.50. So I paid $1.25 for all 3 of these pieces. And I am going to make molds out of these. That is the reason why I bought this set. Now these are plastic, but they're older. They're older. I don't know how good of a trivet this would have been with it being plastic like this, but it's got the little feet. But I'm actually going to saw them off, because I don't want the silicone going up underneath. Now I could just put a little border on there, but I don't mind cutting these off, and it won't be that hard. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and I will probably, any imperfections I'll try to sand down and get rid of too. And I don't really remember ever seeing trivets like this. And there is no markings on here. I have looked. These two are the same. They're brooms. Which I think it would be really cool for Halloween, just to do a silicone inlay just for the broom, where you could do that and use it for a witch's broom. And I think this part right here, if you just cut it off right there, that would be cool parts of it, like witch's shoes, or even like elf shoes. The little thing right here. There's a lot of stuff going on in this one thing that you could use. So for $1.25, I thought this was a great deal. And then, staying with the silicone molds. Now this came from Habitat for Humanity. And that's got that on the front. I paid, it wasn't even $1. These were 50% off, so I paid 50 cents a piece for these. And I'm going to make a mold out of this. I'm going to take this off, and I will show you how easy it is to do. And I'm going to use both of these. And of course you can use the beads if you want to. I probably will not use the same one, but you can. And this is such an easy mold to make. And I will be doing it on this side. This will be on the bottom. And this is what the mold will be. So I paid $1 for both of those. And I'll keep these just in case, but there's like hot glue, so I don't know. I may not keep that one. That is not, I'm going to toss that one. Okay. And then this one, I did pay $2 for this one. This was considered, orange is always considered new item at Habitat for Humanity. But, oh, I did not want to, what happened to the, oh, okay. This is marked, and this is RAKU coasters, and it is a Jeremy Diller piece of artwork. And it's called Raku, I guess. It's fired in an outdoor kiln. And I have seen that, and I so want to do that. An outdoor kiln that you can make yourself using charcoal, which I really want to try. I think that would be so cool. But I'm hoping these little cracks will actually even come up in there. And I'm going to do a silicone mold. I'm going to try the whole piece because that's got so much texture. And I'm hoping that it will come out the way that. But you know, even after I do the silicone mold, this is a really cool piece right here. Really, really cool. And that is a piece of kiln-fired pottery right here for $2. Okay, that was the two small thrift stores. Now this is Salvation Army that I went to today. The first thing I got was this tabletop easel. It was $6 minus my 25%, so that would be $1.20, and then another 30 cents, $1.50. So I paid $4.50 for this tabletop easel, which is a awesome price. And it works that way. It stands up like this, and then this little thing right here, depending on how big your canvas is, you can go up or down. and there was no way I was going to leave that. And this is going to go upstairs with me where I do most of my painting at. Okay, now remember I said yellow was $1 and pink was 50% off. Okay, so this next piece, well, that's the back. It's got the hangers, it's got the chicken wire, it's solid wood, it's like barn wood. This was $1, y'all. I wanted $8 for this, $7.99. This is a raw, there's no way I could have left that there for $1. Yeah. And I love the color. I don't think I would do much to this. Put something there and maybe do some stuff over here. I don't know. But for $1, there was no way that I could leave that there. And then here's this one. This one was from Kirkland's. Originally was $12.99 at Kirkland's. I don't know. Oh, from 2016, y'all. This is almost 10 years old. From Kirkland's. Okay. Now, there's two more. I paid $2 for this, but I'm going to show you the other ones because this would make such a cool set. There's two just like that, and there's this one. And I probably wouldn't have just bought one. So I paid $6 for all three of these, okay? And that's fabric in there. And I thought, oh, how sweet would this be to make a set and put something, either clay or resin, in the center as a focal point. And make these into, and de-stress these a little bit. Yeah, this is sort of cheap looking. But these I could distress or maybe even crackle a little bit, you know, to get them more of a shabby vibe to it. But it's $6 for all three of them, $2 a piece. There was no way I was going to leave those there either. When I get these done, these will go up for sale. Okay, I got one bag down, and I have two huge bags down here, plus the Temu. I have my little handy dandy rolling cart with all this stuff on there. I forgot about getting this. I got this. I don't know how much I paid for this. I got this. Okay, I paid $2 for this. But I got this because y'all know, let me get it. I really love this piece. This is one of my favorite pieces I've done in a while. And I think I'm going to spray paint this gold, or maybe that patina green, or I may distress it. But I got this for that to set on. And I'm going to put this up in my house, I think. Now this is a little bit bigger than I was hoping for. But I don't know. I might be able to do, I don't know. But that's the reason why I bought that, was because it's very sturdy. And I know that this would, and I just really like this. I really, really do like this. And I wanted to put it upstairs, but it is so heavy that I wanted to make sure it was secure. I do not like it on the black. I don't like the contrast. So I'll either do it in a, I'm not sure. either a bronze or a gold or the patina color. Or I may change my mind and use it for something totally different. I don't know. But for $2, there was no way I was going to leave that there either. And I'm just putting it up. Okay. Okay, and then the next item I got for $1. It's just a plain wooden box. Where's the tag? Yeah, I paid $1 for it because yellow was $1 with a metal handle. But you can take that plain wooden box for $1 and turn it into something that you wouldn't have been able to tell this is what it looked like to begin with. And most of these are going to be upcoming projects. I have a slew of wood stuff that's over on the other side of my garage that I have bought that I am going to get to. But these right here I'm going to keep on my next workstation so I can do those as upcoming projects very quickly. When I say upcoming projects, I'm talking about in the next week. Doing what I'm showing you now as projects. So y'all hold me to that. Because I've got way too much stuff and I need to start getting it done. This again was half off. So for $2, I got this. You pay more than $2 just for the bottle opener. And it's metal with a metal handle and a wooden base. A crate with the bottle opener for $2. That could be, oh, you could decoupage, you could put accent pieces. See, there's so much you could do with this. And so I got this. And this, again, will be a upcoming video very soon. Okay, that's the second bag down. Then now, oop, the biggest bag is coming. Now, this top piece, oh my goodness, this is heavy. This piece I got, not to do anything with, but I'm going to put this on eBay. I have not researched it yet, but for the price I paid, it's just, I love pottery. And for $1, this piece was just too nice to leave it there. And that's what I paid for it, was $1. And if I had room in my house, I would keep this. And I do need to research R-E-Y-E-S. Let me just do that now. I'm going to Google it first to see. R-E-Y-E-S. Okay, it's a thing. Oh, it really is a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, this stuff is not cheap. Okay, let's do a Google search with the picture. Let's see if we can pull, because I paid $1 for it because yellow was $1. I just couldn't leave it sitting there. This is something that I definitely would have Well, I can't find the Let me add, you know how you can add to the search. It's not showing the same tray. I can't find that tray. I'll have to research it more, but most of the pieces are running between $69 and $89 for this pottery. So that was a good piece to pick up. And it's a large. It's a large piece. It is not a small piece. I'm still looking at I'm sorry. But that's what it looks like with the signature. And the next item. Oh, this is a fun item. This was inside the case. I bought this very last item. I'd already checked out, and I saw this. Half of $9.99, so I paid $5 for this. It was totally sealed. I did this at the register, and I decided to get this. I wasn't quite sure. It's a National Geographic Earth Science Kit. That's what it is. But I saw this and I thought, okay, right down my alley. I can use a silicone cup. Let's open this up. Y'all need to look at stuff. Some stuff you may think wouldn't be that you can reuse for $5. I get a silicone cup. I get a paintbrush. I get 2 big craft sticks. I get, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what these are. They serve a purpose though, I'm sure. I get another little brush. Ooh, that's got a cool end to it. I get a magnifying glass. Let's see if this magnifying glass is worth anything. And oh, wowzer, it is. That's a good magnifying glass. I bet you could put that in the sun and start a fire with, to be quite honest. Have y'all ever done that? Okay. I don't know what these are. Let me see if I can look back here. This is paint. 3 colors of paint. I don't know. I don't know what that is either. What is that? That's a crystal display stand, which is cool. You know, that would be good to make a mold out of, because, you know, we do crystals, and that would be really cool to have your own stand for a crystal. I didn't even know that. I don't know what that is, though. Y'all know what that is? I'm reading the... I don't know what that is. Okay. Then we have this hoe bag. And we have this book. Now the book may tell you it's got a volcano science kit. I'm looking to see if it Oh, but that's what that is. Oh, that's for a tornado tube. Yep. That's for the tornado tube. Oh, you connect 2 bottles together. That's what this is. Oh, how fun is that? Okay. I know what that is because we've done that before. We didn't have the double-sided. Oh, that's cool, though. Okay, this has got a lot of cool. Oh, wouldn't it be cool to make your own like that? Yeah, I know you can do that. Ooh, I like that too. Ooh, I like that too. So I'm an organic person. Stuff like this, you know, call me a nerd. Hey, I'll own that. I love anything that's natural. Oh, wow. Okay, I have to tell you, when I see something like this now, I so want to get my watercolors out and just try to paint what I'm seeing here. It won't look anything like this. It'll be my version of it. Oh, but remember this picture right here, because at some point you'll see me do a watercolor from my memory of this right here. So remember this photo. That's really cool too. So is that. Look at, yeah, I'm trying to blow it up, y'all. Do you see my fingers? I'm trying to blow it up. Oh, that's hilarious. I will read this later. I'll go through the whole thing and read it. Okay. This has never been opened, y'all. I do not believe. Let's see if it's all in here. Okay, I believe this is the volcano, which is so cool because silicone rubber. I'm seeing an inlay right now. Inlays. Silicone rubber inlays right here. That would be so cool. You could do this and put that on a jar, and you could have, that would be awesome, right? That really is cool. I'm going to put the rubber band right back. Okay, let's see. Oh, these are rocks. Oh, we've got rose quartz and, oh, am I going to say this right? Pyrite. Oh, there's 2 missing. Okay, so it's not totally full. I wonder what the 2 are. Oh, this is pretty though, look. Okay, I'm gonna this closer, so I'm doing it up close. I will remember to switch it over, but I want you to be able to see this. That is just, okay, there's that one. Then you have this one. Then this looks like tiger eye to me. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, but it's cool. These are real stones. What is that? Okay, that's really cool. What is that? And then that. I think this is the rose quartz, right? And then that. I don't know what that is. That's for like just an ugly old rock. It's got good texture though. Wow. Okay. Let me switch it back. Okay. This is crystal growing powder. So we may try some of this later. Or I may give this to Max. He likes doing stuff like that. Oh, this is eruption powder for the volcano. And that's eruption powder. This is seed rock. What is seed rock? What is seed rock? Is that what you start the crystal with? Ooh, that one was Desert Rose. And that one was called Pumice. Oh, that was Tiger's Eye. I was right. Oh, that was Snowflake Obsidian. Oh, wow. We didn't get any of the agate or the fluorite. Those would have been cool. I'm still looking to see what a seed stone is. That's for the volcano. I don't know. I'm going to say the seed stone is what you start the crystal with, but it says one seed rock. I don't know for sure what that is. And I'm not going to open it because I don't know yet. I got a gold bar. What is that for? That's funny. I don't think that's supposed to go in there. I don't see one gold bar on here. No. But we can make a mold and we can have our own gold bars. And then we have volcano plaster. Okay, that might be fun to play around with. Let's see what the ingredients are in this. It does not tell you what the ingredients are. Oh, but can you imagine the color of that? Oh, you know we're gonna be trying this plaster. Okay, see, this is just a fun. This is a fun little kit for $5. It is. It is a fun little kit that I think we need to make a little mold out of. I think that would be so cool. I'm going to leave that out. And I'm going to leave this out. And I'm going to put those. And I really like the silicone cup. And that's funny. I really want to do a silicone inlay mold, not a full mold, just to get the texture. That would be a lot of fun. And we'll put all this in here. I am going to get some tape and tape it back down so it won't open. I'm going to put this over here. Okay, and the next item is, oh, I'm going to sell this too. Yep, I got this. Thinking somebody would use that. It was only $1 because it was yellow. If I can get it cleaned up, that is. This has got residue. If I can clean that up. And I know that's just the plastic cover, but some people like to leave the plastic cover on. That is the picture that goes in the front. So that's where your picture would be. And it looks like it's never been used. It's got all your stuff. And then all your pages. Oh, what is in this? Let me just cut it, because I do want to know what's in this. Oh, it's just like little info and things about craft books, and there's a calendar connect app that you can go to, and it's connected to somehow the military, I think. But I'm not sure if they're just sponsoring it or... But yeah, that was another thing that I couldn't leave there for $1, and that will go up for sale. once I get it cleaned up. And then they had these for $1. They had 10 of these. 10 of them for $1. And I'll show you the back in a minute. They sold for $8. I don't know where, but yeah, a floral platter. I got 2 of them, and I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I don't know if I'm going to use them down here or if I'm going to use them upstairs. I may keep one down here and take one upstairs. Not that I need platters. I have platters upstairs. But they're very, very pretty. And they go really well with my Pioneer Women. And yes, I love Pioneer Women. Actually, my daughter buys that for me pretty much every Christmas, every birthday. She buys me some of the Pioneer Woman. And that would fit in so well with that. So both of them may end up going upstairs. Okay, and these 2 things. That was $1. It was yellow. That was pink, so I paid $1 for that because it was half off. Now, these are nice little bags. They are. This is Nordstrom. Good bag. I didn't buy it for the bag, y'all. I bought it for the texture on the bag. And I am going to make a silicone inlay with that. And I'll blow it up so just exactly what I'm talking about. There's a lot of texture on there. And I wanted a inlay with that texture. One's in, one's out. 2 different types with one. And I'm going to make a silicone inlay using the J. Dixon brush on silicone rubber. And the same thing with that. I am going to, probably not right there because that will show. This one I think is okay, or I may just do this part. I may try to pick out the parts that don't have any. That would just be an awesome inlay, a texture to have. And that's why I got those. Now, I could use them afterwards, which I don't need. I don't know what that brand is. Lacus or Locaz? I don't know. So, always look at something outside the box, y'all. I saw this and the first thing I thought of was, oh, texture, silicone inlay. I didn't even see it as a bag. Okay. And Dan picked these up because they were half off and he wears suspenders. And I saw them last week and I thought, I wonder if he'd wear these. I would have paid $2.99 for them if he'd wear them. Because we're constantly buying him suspenders. Normally he doesn't wear anything but black or gray, okay? It was sort of surprised me that he was going to go with some color. And yeah, brown to him is color. But he wears suspenders. And so for $1.50, he brought them over and he said, I want those. And I said, okay. And so these are his. I'll take those up to him. These were suspenders for years. So that's going to go upstairs. And then this is going to go upstairs too. This was $3.99 minus my discount, so $4. So $80 off, so I paid $3 for it. You know what this is? It's to go on the side of your couch or chair or whatever. It has a grip. And it's a little tray. Whoop. Yeah, boy, that popped. Did that scare you? It scared me. Oh, yep, almost did. Did you see the suspenders? Oh, well, it doesn't matter if you did. This has got like a little silicone right here. I guess that is to... oh, and that's when you need one of those wrenches like I had for the... how'd that work? Maybe to put your silverware on, I don't know, but this goes, oh, your remote or your phone. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. It's got a phone holder. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's going upstairs. So I paid $3 for that. Who made that? Knew something. Nuvani? I don't know. Anybody know what Nuvani is? And then I got these. Now I have these upstairs. I call them turkey basters. I paid 75 cents a piece for these. I got them for resin. Basically, because you see this thing right here. You see how little that is to get in there? And I thought, oh, see, I can get more resin in this than a pipette. Or some people call them pipettes. But I thought, I can get more resin. I can fill this up with this. That's why I got them, for resin. And I will clean these out as soon as I get done with them. I'll run a brush and alcohol down them. And so I can reuse them. One's a little bit bigger. That's the reason why I got two. One's bigger than the other. I can also use them for different color resins, because I've got a thing that I want to try with resin that I'm going to have about 4 or 5 different colors, and this would be awesome to use for that. I wish I had 4 of these actually. I'm going to stick these right up in my little handy dandy wire basket up here. Okay. And then the next thing I got were these little wood pieces. I paid 75 cents for these. And that's what they are. They're little pie-shaped wood rounds. But I have an idea for those, which I will share when I do them. And then the last thing I got from, nope, that's not the last thing. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. this was really cool. I paid 75 cents for this too. It's a little bottle, but I'm gonna make a mold out of this. Look at that. I'm gonna clean it up really, really good. I may have to soak this in some water. That's okay. I want it all off of there. This is saffron. Saffron came in this. But I want to make a mold out of this little. I just love the size of it. And for 75 cents, I think that would be so cool. And you can use cork for the top. And you can get these things everywhere. So, I'm going to set that right there. See, this is all the stuff I'm collecting a lot of stuff to make molds with. I will be doing that soon also. And then the last thing I got was this right here. It's always good to have this. You never know when you need it. This was a bag of felt pieces. I paid $3 minus 25%, so probably $2.25 for this. And it is, I don't know how many pieces. Gray and black. They had a really colorful one, but I went for the more muted ones. Gray, black, browns. There's a white, and there's like a light beige. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pieces of felt for $2.25. Alrighty. Okay, now Temu. Let me move this over to the cart over here. Now we're going to get into the Temu haul. This is mostly molds, I think, y'all. Yep. Ooh, I forgot about this one. Oh, we may have to do this one. Look at that. That's the dragon one. And it's a biggie. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Look at that. Is that going to be stable? Oh, I so want to do that. But I want to do that with resin. Yep, I want to do that with resin. You want to know how big that one is? It is 10 inches long. It is 8.25 inches wide. And it is 1/2 inch deep. And this looks like a gorgeous mold. Okay, I don't know what this is, but we're going to open it and find out. Oh, this is the pumpkins and the gourds and the mushrooms and other fall stuff. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's cool. That one would be a good accent mold. Oh, what's this one? Oh, I got some Halloween ones in here too. This is the ghost with the witch's hat jar, and he's got the little star wand. Ah, that's gonna be cute, cute, cute. And then I got another maple leaf mold, so I could have for 2 of them at the same time. I think I ordered another one actually, because I plan on making a bunch of these for fall. I wonder if it's the same size. Yeah, this one's sitting over here because I haven't cleaned it yet. It is. It's the same size. Look at the difference. New, used. Oh, this is another one for Halloween. I didn't have a whole lot of Halloween molds, and while they popped up, it was like if I thought they were cute, I went ahead and got them. And this is a little spider thing that can be turned into a candle holder, or you could put like a little bitty plant in there too. Okay, does this say what it is? Oh, this is the groom ghost. Y'all know what that one is? I thought this was cute too. I just thought it was adorable. It's the one where they're walking the dog. It's the ghost with the little dog that he's walking. Look. That would be adorable. Where's the leash? Oh, there's the leash. Oh, wow. Oh, and this is the one. This is a candle holder that where you put the matches. I've got a big one like this, but I didn't have a small one. See, that's a little holder for matches right there. And that you could make a little candle, 2-wick candle out of. And you'd have your little matches, which I thought was so cute. It's not the big one. And then, oh, this is the angel one. Now, this is a little bit smaller than what I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. That's a little angel with a heart. I wonder how hard it would be. Yeah, that's going to be almost impossible to get. That's the hair, so it would just be the wings. And then I got the small tray like this, which means I've got the big round one. I've got a bunch of these now, but this is like a good medium size. Okay, and then the last thing in here, I think, it's a little vice grip. You push it and you don't have to unscrew it. It just but it's just good to have when you're trying to hold something. And I think I paid $4 for this one. They have them all over the place. But I didn't have this and I needed it. So, and I'm not going to throw this box away because this could house a mold. This little box right here, that could be a mold housing. So I'm not going to throw that away. Alrighty. That was quite a few items. And I think we're going to pour this. I want to pour so many of them actually. But this one I know I want to do with epoxy resin, and that will have to set all overnight. So I want something that I can do right now, immediately. So I'm doing this clamshell. We're going to use the 10-minute Cure Polyurethane Resin, okay? I'm going to use this clamshell, but I am going to actually use Pan Pastels. I'm part of that. And now on Pan Pastels, I have matte, but I also have metallic. And with Pan Pastels, you can mix them and you can also remove. You can put a layer down and remove part of it, put another layer down and remove part of it, put another layer down and remove part of it. And this is what we're going to try with this right here. I'm going to try mixing two different ones, and I'm looking for just a flat surface where I can just sort of mix. Let me go in here and get one of those. Okay, let's see if that'll work. And I do need to get a couple of these. And a few of those. Okay, and with trying to get it off. I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to set these molds out of the way. And I want some pink. And I want some light blue. And I want some I'm trying to get you can't turn this mold inside out. I wish you could, but you you really can't. And see, I've already got resin there that I don't want there. So I am going to get my alcohol wipes. I do not have my air purifier on right now because I'm really not where I will turn it on when I mix the 10-minute cure. Okay. Now I do not want it on this part at all. And that is what's going to be so tricky. Trying to get that part covered. But we're going to just go for it. Okay, I am going to try to flip it inside out. That might help. Oh, and it did help. There we go. I got it. Because I really don't want it to be on the outside. I want this to be on the inside of the shell. these Pan Pastels are similar to mica, but what you see here, they're not blowing, and they're sticking to the silicone so much better than mica does. And that is the primary difference. I don't really think that I need to put it anywhere else on here. Okay, now I am still trying. Okay. And see, I'm just touching different spots. Okay. And the same way with the purple. Okay, and then the same way with the pink. Okay, and then the same way with the blue. I'm going to go back over with a little bit of green because I think that's gotten washed out. Okay, and then I'm going to go back over the whole thing with the white that I put on the inside. Okay, and we are turning it, whoo, inside out. Okay. Now with this, I want it to look really organic looking. And so I don't want to use metallics. So I'm going to wipe this all off. I'm going to close this one up. We're going to put that over here. Okay. Now the very first one I want down is the lightest color I want to use, which will be the blue. Okay, let me just do it this way. Okay. And then let me find, I didn't want to use tape. I wanted to use my sponge. With alcohol. Okay. Okay, let's see if this will work. I don't know if it will pull off enough or not, but we're going to try it. Can you see how it's pulling it off? I don't think it's pulling it off enough though. Let me try. That's not pulling it off at all either, so not much. See, that's the tape one, but it's really not pulling much off either. You can see it. It's pulling a little bit, but not much. Okay, let's go with a darker blue. On top of that. Okay, and we will again try it this way. I think I get more of it off this way than with the tape. Yeah, see, I'm really pulling it off with the sponge and the alcohol, so we're going to just stick with that. Dry it off. Do a little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to go with a little bit of the green, I think. Oh, I don't know, do I want that? No, I want a little bit of the green first. Once again, I'm just spraying alcohol on this little sea sponge, and then I'm going in and I'm just removing. And you can tell I'm removing it because you can see it on the sponge. Okay, I really wanted a gold. Let me try a little bit of this. going to do the same thing again. Okay, and then we're going to put some dark brown on here. Going to get a sponge because I want it down all the way. Oh, well, that tore up. That was not. Okay. We'll see how that's going to work. Yeah, I should have put my gloves on, but I didn't. Oh well. Okay, here we go. And I do like to do, oh, see, I should not have done it before I poured, but I like to clean that up. Now I'm going to have a line right there. With no color on it. That is really not showing up that color at all. I'm trying to get any loose powder that's setting in the mold out. I can see it in there, and it will cause a bubble. Okay. But when I put it up to the light, I do not see any of the brown, so I'm a little concerned. I think I need to make my color brown. So we're going to try that with the 2-minute cure polyurethane. I am going to get my gloves on. Also going to get my mask on. Also going to turn on my here. We're using the Let's Resin 2-minute cure polyurethane resin for those two. And I am looking for my black. Now maybe I should do it in black. Let's try these. Let's see what happens. Okay. Really do not know how much I'm going to need. Okay. Okay, we're going to try this. Let me get these out first. Okay. So we're mixing up red and green right now. I'm trying for a brown, so. Okay. I'm going to mix this up with A first. That is not mixing up in this. Okay. So this is not the same. Nope. Okay. So that is not going to work. Good to know. But the other brown that I use does work on it, so that's weird. By the same company. This right here. I've used it in this a lot of times, so I know it works. Okay. Yeah, see, this one's mixing up, but it's by the same company. That's weird. Yep. Bright brown. Okay, I don't know. Same company, same stuff, supposed to be. But the other was not blending. It was grainy, so. Make sure I had enough. And that was A. Yes, I am cleaning this up as I go. I did all over my gloves evidently, and it's getting everywhere. Okay, and now I'm going to pour B, same amount. Now this normally comes out white, and this is going to be a lighter brown. I'm going to make sure there's no bubbles because there's a lot of small little areas in this. I'm making the Kit Kat because I have enough left over and I don't want to waste it. So okay, and I am going to have, and I really don't want that there, so I'm going to try not to make a mess. But I don't want that there. Got way too much in here. Okay. Now we can go with the clear. Well, it's not clear, but it's not, I'm not going to color it. I'm just going to pour the white in. I don't think I'm going to need much for that, so maybe half of, Okay. I think we're going to go with those. Let's be okay. We are going to work this around because I'm not quite sure. Do the angel. Now let's see. I do have, okay. Filling these little things up just because I haven't used them yet, and I've got resin left over. I have enough for the turtle. Oh, sorry about the fan. I just realized that the fan was on. Okay. So, wow. That looks awfully bubbly to me for some reason. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I will come back when these are ready to demold. Alright. I think they are done. Maybe I should put gloves on just in case. These are the gloves I got at Harbor Freight, and I really like them. I had gloves down on Amazon and I forgot to cancel them. I had them on subscription where I got them every 4 months, and so I've got another box of those coming. But after that, I think I'm going to start buying them from Harbor Freight because I like these gloves a lot better, actually. They seem to be thicker, better gloves. Okay, let's see. Oh, you think it's going to be all brown? It looks like it's going to be all brown. We're fixing to find out, huh? If it's all brown, I can still do something with it, but it will be sad. All that work for nothing, but at least we'll see the sides are all brown. Okay. Oh, something tells me that this is going to be all brown. Let me get the over pour. Tried to get this off before. Okay, well, the sides look nice. Okay, can you see the color difference in there? I bet the camera's not picking this up as good. Let me get it. Is that up close? Yeah, you can see the speckle. Oh, I like that, actually. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh yeah, very organic, very, but you see, can you see? That's from using a sea sponge and alcohol with Pan Pastels. Oh, I really like that actually. Okay. Oh. Now I could put a little bit of, but you know, I sort of like this. I don't know why, but I sort of like that. It's got the color variation in the center and the rest of it, but you see how smooth that is? I don't think I have one bubble in this. That's the edge. I don't. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh yeah, I really like that. I like that a lot. And I know you're not seeing it on camera the way I'm seeing it. I'm hoping it's coming through a little bit. Now this should be just brown. And it's going to be a lighter brown. And the reason why that's darker is because I put the Pan Pastel on there. That's the color, but that's even, yeah, that's the color of that. I love these little cats. So that's one. Oh, I missed some of it. Well, maybe not. Let's see. No, I guess not. These are just so cute. Those are adorable. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do this one, the little turtle. Y'all have seen this turtle so many times, but I did a white one, and that means I can color it any color I want. There must have been coloring in the mold. But little turtle. Okay, and these are the little water ripple ones that I got. That way you can at least see what. They don't really look like a water ripple at this point, do they? Okay, they can go back up there, and we'll do the, let me get this off this mold real quick. I'm going to love this mold, I think. I wish I'd gotten more than one of these. Okay, and let's do the angel. This is a new mold too. I was going to do this a different color the very first time, but we had resin left over, so this is going to be a toughie. Oh, the wings. Yep, there's an air bubble in the wings. Yeah, down at the bottom of the wings is going to be the problem area. So if you have this mold and you have not done it yet, right down in there you need to squeeze and make sure that there are no bubbles right at the bottom of the wing area. See, that's where bubbles were. Over there is such a cute mold. Oh, you could do so much with that. And I'm not worried about that right there. This is a practice mold. This was just, I had stuff left over, and this lets me know where the problem areas are going to be, so I can let you know. And the bottom of the wings. So if you have this or you get this, just make sure that you push on this area to make sure you don't have any air bubbles. That's still a really pretty mold. Okay, and this one I didn't fill up all the way, but that's okay. Let's just see. Let's see how this worked. I wanted the outside to be sort of pearlescent and with some color, and then I wanted the inside to be a pearlescent white is what I was going for. So let's, oh, okay. Oh wow, I love that. Now a little bit of it got in here, but that's okay because natural shells have that too. Look at that. It's a pearlescent. But look at the outside. Oh, I'm happy about that. Oh, I am. Oh, it did turn out the way that... now, I need to get this off the bottom. I use this more so than my deburring tool. I use that more on the mix-to-mold, and I use my very dull X-Acto knife on resin. And before it cures really good, it works really well. Okay. And that looks pretty good to me. And let me see if I can't find that pearl. I had one floating around here somewhere. Now that I want to find it, I probably won't be able to find it. Oh, here's some. It's a little bit bigger than what I was looking for, but there's actually a place, I don't know if you can see it, right there for the pearl to be attached. And let me see. I have glue everywhere now. And I will just use this super glue. No, it does not have a thing. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, this is already open. Okay. Put it right there. Close it up. Right there. Hold it for a minute. Okay, and then if you wanted to put littler ones inside, I've got these. Oh goodness. And where you could pop those like that. But I think the one is good enough. There's a little air bubble right there. I'm now seeing little air bubbles. But I think you could probably I don't want to sand it a whole lot because I don't have my mask on. The thing about shells is they're not perfect, so if you have to do a little bit of sanding or trimming, it's actually perfectly okay. But that is stunning. I love Pan Pastels, and if you've not tried them, they work really well on molds. They really do. Alrighty. This is going to be it for this video. We did a haul from Salvation Army and from 2 other thrift stores and a Temu haul, and we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mold pours. These 2 being my favorite. And I really wish that that was coming through, and I know it's not as good as it should, but I absolutely love this. It's the colors are right on what I was hoping for. There is no air bubbles. That is the bottom that I need to sand just a little bit, but I couldn't have asked for it to come out better. And this right here, oh, this worked wonderfully. The colors are just, yeah, I'm happy with both. Very, very happy. And yes, I could make this glossier if I wanted to, but I love the finish. I don't have anything that I don't like, which is an awesome thing. Alrighty, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. As much as I enjoy doing it. I love it when I can get down here, and I really don't know what I'm going to do when I come down here. I knew that I was going to show you what I got, but other than that, I had no idea. And I love it when things just come together and work out, because y'all know, if you've watched my videos enough, that sometimes they don't turn out, but I still show you and share all that with you. I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting me and for all the encouragement, and it means a lot, and so I will continue just to say thank you, just to let you know that it touches my heart, and thank you just doesn't seem like enough, but thank you anyway. And the countdown begins. Tomorrow is August the 1st. It is my son's birthday, Justin, and he never watches it, but by some chance, if he does watch this, happy birthday from Mom. I love you dearly, and I miss you dearly, and I can't wait to get to Connecticut. And the countdown begins. Tomorrow is August the 1st, and I have a review I'm doing from Resineer, and post date is supposed to be August the 7th, which means anytime after August the 7th, which means it's going to be late at night, August the 7th, because, I mean, you know, if I lived in the Eastern time zone, it would be, or California, somebody's 2 hours behind, so I'll probably have it posted up by August the 7th at 10 o'clock. I'm looking forward to it because I'm sitting here looking at it and I can't use it, and that's about to drive me nutso. Normally when I get something like that in, I do it right away so I can try it out, but I don't try it out without you being with me, and I've not even taken it out of the box. So I've got 3 new products sitting over there, and I've not ever used any one of them. And so on August the 7th, the main one is a brand new. It is brand spanking new. You can't find it out there right now. I'm hoping by August 7th there will be a link where you'll be able to find it. And I'm really, really excited about it. I'm hoping it does what it says it does, because it will be. It will be a great thing to have as a crafter if it does. Alrighty. Thanks again. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, like button. It does make all the difference in the world. And for all of y'all that seem to think that if you hit the dislike button, it doesn't matter, it still helps you, that is so incorrect, y'all. I got people hitting the dislike button, and I can't stop it. I know I can't stop it, but there have been many comments saying it doesn't matter if you hit the like or the dislike. It does matter. It most definitely matters with your algorithm, and if YouTube shows it and continue sharing it out there, and it makes a major difference on your channel. So and I understand when you're on your TV set, because I watch YouTube on my TV set. I watch a lot of movies on YouTube. I don't want, when I made a comment a couple weeks ago that I don't really watch YouTube anymore. I don't watch a lot of people doing things on YouTube. The reason why I don't, let me explain this. The reason why I don't is because there is so much out there, and everybody does a lot of the same thing. And if I start watching other people that are in the same niche as me, be it watercolor, resin, mix to mold, eco resin, whatever the craft, clay, air dry clay, polymer clay, whatever it is, if I start watching all those and I see something that was similar to what I had planned, I would end up not doing it. And I don't want to do that. So if I don't watch any of those, I don't have to worry about any of that. I can be me. I can go with my own flow, and it just works out better for me. Now, I watch a lot of food shows on YouTube. I love the show, I think it's Jolly. It's about 2 guys from the UK. It's Ollie and Josh, I believe. Ollie is hysterical. It is, there's no way I can watch one of their shows without laughing. And I just absolutely love that show. I watch that every time they have a new one out. I also watch a lot of travel shows on YouTube. I love watching them. I think Kate and Nick, I believe that's who they are. They're actually out of Nashville, and I love watching, they're a younger couple, and they go everywhere, all over the world, and they just seem so down to earth, and I just love watching them. And then I started watching Jeb doing Amtrak when he first started a couple of years ago, and now of course he's doing worldwide and doing all these fancy places too. And I'm trying to think of some other ones that I watch. I watch a lot of movies on YouTube. I find TV shows that I can't find on regular TV or old movies. And and I enjoy that. But so I just wanted to clarify, I do watch YouTube. I just don't watch fellow creators, and it's just for my own benefit. I don't want to feel like, oh, I can't do that because so and so did it, or I don't want to feel restrained from being who I am. So that's the reason why I don't do that. Not that there's not a lot of great content, and they've got a lot of great people out there doing it. That's not it. It's just my personality and less stressful, and that's just what works for me. All right. Now we can get back to saying, hit that thumbs up like button, and if you haven't, the subscribe button and the notification bell will let you know that I've got a new video out. And I want to say a shout out to Ollie. Now, I haven't heard from Ollie in a long time. She is a wonderful lady that lives in the UK. She's been a part of the Facebook group, and she used to be real active in both on YouTube and in the Facebook group, and I miss her. I'm hoping that she's doing well. She's not posted in either for a while. So Ollie, if you're out there and if you hear this, just, if nothing else, not the like button, but in the comments, put a thumbs up emoji on there, and if nothing else, just to let me know that you're okay. And there's a lot of y'all that if you don't comment. Nikki is another one. She normally always comments on my videos, and I've not heard from her lately either. And I do worry about y'all when you don't comment and I don't hear from you. I wonder if you're okay and if everything is going good. And I do understand people have their own life. People get busy. I do understand that. But, you know, if if you're watching on TV, that's what I was going to tell you. I got distracted. If you're watching on TV, if you click up, it will highlight the channel button, and then there's like a little hand up or little thumbs down. If you take your remote control and just go to the, oh, look at my fingernails, oh my, if you just click over to the right, it will highlight that little thumbs up, and you can do the thumbs up like button from the TV. I know it's a little bit different than on the mobile or your computer, but you can do it. I didn't used to do it either because it seemed really difficult and hard, but I've gotten in the habit of doing it now. And so when I go and watch a movie or a travel show or a food show, of course I always hit the like button. I don't see the purpose hitting the dislike button. I just think it's rude, but that's just my opinion. So in case you didn't know, maybe you did, but just in case you didn't, I thought I would share that. Alrighty, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm talking 90 to nothing. And tomorrow is Friday, and my grandchildren are coming over Saturday, which I am so happy about. I don't get to see them very much, and school starts. Oh, school starts back on August the 6th, y'all. It's like the summer just started, and now it's over already. And Bob will be here in another month. You know, it's hard to even think that when you're having 100-degree temperature. But seriously, August is here, and so in another month, fall. Can you believe that? Oh, I can't, but I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yes, indeedy, I'm looking forward to it. We've had a heat wave. We're having a heat wave, a tropical, no. Okay. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.